What did you make of, because you were talking about social media, what did you think of Drew Brees in the whole situation that happened with him?
I thought it was very unfortunate for Drew to say things like that because he didn't really think about the other players, the other guys that are involved in this thing. I think he was looking at it strictly from his own standpoint on what he felt that the flag meant to him and his family. And he missed the whole boat as far as this has really nothing to do with the flag. And that's what's been the whole message on this whole thing. And I think it's because when the protests happened back 4 years ago, it happened during the national anthem. If this would have happened at the end of the first quarter or before the national anthem, this probably wouldn't become as big a subject. But because it happened during the national anthem, everybody tried to take it as part of it being part of dishonoring the flag. And the ironic thing is, they got this idea from a military man. A military man is the one that told them, this is what you should do to honor the flag by taking a knee. When you take a knee, usually you're honoring something. You're either praying, you're bowing down to your wife to propose or whatever it might be, or you're honoring your flag. And that's what he was doing. And all of a sudden, the whole message got mixed up that this is what he was not doing. He was going against the flag. And so it just created a lot of mismessaging, believe it or not, and made this whole thing become something that it shouldn't have come. So Drew, I thought, as great a job as he's done in that community over the last 15 years, I just thought he was a little bit blindsided, and not blindsided. I thought he was blinded to what was going on, and he wasn't listening to what was going on with his teammates. And I think once he talked to a bunch of his teammates, I think that's when he finally got it.
Can you accept his apology? Because you know that many people said, I don't want to accept his apology. He's been saying the same stuff for the last 3 years, so I know how he feels, number one. And then when he did apologize, the people who liked what he said and who believed in what he said were pissed at him because he apologized. So, and I'm curious, would you as a teammate, would you as a colleague, Hall of Fame quarterback, will you accept Drew Brees' apology?
I think I could, only because he's got enough credibility in that locker room over the last 15 years from things that he has done, the positive side, whether it's giving money to the African American community, feeding people in the African American community, being involved in other guys' charities on their football team. He even asked players on the team about how could he get involved in the Players Coalition when it first started a couple of years ago. So he's a guy that has always wanted to be involved and care, but at this particular instance, he just didn't handle it very well. And you're allowed a mistake, and as long as you're willing to apologize for that mistake and then try and do something right on the other side, we'll see if he actually gets involved and does things. That's going to tell whether this apology was sincere or not. If he actually puts his feet on the ground and starts doing things in the community even more than he has been.